saying is that
my bitches do what I tell them to do. Period.
They ain't. That's what I'm telling you.
Period.
They don't.
What's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy B Hot Radio Shout, and as always, I got my podcast family in this thing. You know, the last time they came in here, folks thought they was gonna go and elope. Oh, so I can't start off shit, man.
Off the rip.
Erin Rae, Jody, what the hell's going on? Forgive me for being on my bullshit early then.
Now we back off of this thing.
You know, hey man, first of all, the last time y'all came in here, it was like World War III in this thing. You know, I appreciated the great debate, so you know I had to come up with some more subjects for us to talk about in here that really needed to be addressed. I was looking at Instagram the other day. I saw with Lil Duval, he said that when it comes to relationships out here, for the average man, the bar is set so damn high that, you know, a regular man can't even live up to enough to even get a woman to be happy with, because they'll never be happy with what a regular man has. Then in the same breath, Jada Waiter said, if you don't make more money than me, I can't be with you, because you not having the same amount of money that I got is going to make you insecure, and that causes friction in the relationship as well. So how do y'all feel like the economic dynamics of a relationship impact how folks get along with each other?
I will say this. Money does impact relationships. We don't even have to like pretend that it doesn't. I'm not going to say what somebody should and shouldn't have, but being broke affects you mentally anyway. So being in a relationship and you're broke, your partner's broke, y'all both broke, y'all here struggling, it impacts your relationship. So that is it. But I will say, as far as Lil Duval saying that the bar is set so high, I think that bar is only set on social media, because everybody I know in real life is settling for a lot less than what they talking about on social media. So I think it may be something that we just see a lot, but in real life these girls are settling for less than what they saying. So they might get on there like, oh yeah, you got to give me a Birkin. She got a coach in real life. There's nothing wrong with coach, but what I'm saying is they're not actually getting that in real life to even be acting like.
Well, then my question is to you, Erin Rae, why do these women act like they deserve all of these things when they can't afford none of these things? And then if a man can't afford them just as well as them, he not good enough for them. Why can't folks just sit in the hut and be happy together? What happened to those days?
Yeah.
Those days is dead, but what I will say is niggas fake it till they make it. They've been doing that forever. They ain't just start. So if I'm always talking about, you know, I think everybody's big on law of attraction and manifestation and all these different things these days. If I pretend that I'm this and that, eventually somebody's going to come along and they're going to give me this. So all these girls getting their bodies done, thinking, I'm going to get my body done. I'm about to give me a rich nigga. He about to give me this, this status goes. But she got her body done. She can't afford to live in real life. So she ain't find that baller, because a lot of these niggas is scammers. It look good. What homeless used to look like back in the day, it look a lot different today.
Ooh. I see that meme. That meme.
And that's a fact.
I mean, what are your thoughts on that thing though, Jody?
Well, I'm gonna try to keep it cordial.
Okay.
First of all, when it comes to the money dynamic, women are starting to get more money than they used to now. So they starting to feel like a man.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like they make money, or they making the most money, they get the draws. And where men has allowed women to step into that role, like I say, I be blaming that on the men, because if you allow a woman to speak to you like that and say shit to you like that about some money, then you really not a man, because money don't mean you get to tell me what to do, or you gonna run the relationship, or money just mean I might not have it right now, you do. So if you fuck with me like that, we gonna make it do what it do until we both, you know, if not at the same level, but if you ain't got it short, I'm gonna help you get to where you gotta go. And if you fuck with a nigga for real, and you like him, and you know what I mean, you want him to be around you, then you should do the same. Women just feel like they're entitled to be taken care of, or the man got to do this, the man got to do that. They so stuck in that man has to do this, woman got to do this era. That's over with. It don't matter who doing what no more. You know what I mean? Because everybody getting money. Like if women get money now, then you can't control them off of money. Because that's what women always been controlled off of. Like, if I'm gonna do everything for you, then you got to do what I tell you to do. Now they get money and they got to do damn near everything for some of these men. The roles has reversed. You just got to know how to deal with them. Like, this is what I'm trying to tell you. The game, you have to be taught it. Like you have to go through these things to understand where a woman coming from when she say stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because some of these little women, these young girls out here, they getting money.
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna knock a girl for saying, look, you gonna have to be getting some money or more money than me if you not. We can't really just kick it like that because I'm not finna take care of you, nigga, type shit.
Answer me this, Jody. Have you ever dated a woman making more money than you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It depends on too, like how much more money you mean, because I know some women that got millions.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And I don't really deal with women who don't make no money because I ain't finna take care of you.
Yeah.
So you gonna have to be doing something. I'm gonna help you. I'm not gonna take care of you.
Yeah.
I ain't never been like that. You know what I mean? It don't matter how much money I got or how much money you got. We gonna do some exchanging.
So
for
why
sure.
do you feel like, some of these men can't handle being with a woman that's making more money than them though?
Because they ain't got the game to handle it. They don't know how to handle a woman who's getting money.
It's insecurity.
They be so insecure and they kind of like is intimidating to a man.
Now, even though it can be intimidating to a little boy, but what about the women that's making money that say, you know what, I'm your daddy? Not even your mama. They say, I'm your daddy. And they start bullying the man around because they making more money. Because I have seen that in the streets before, to where a woman like, you ain't got no money, you gonna do what I say, you better do what I say.
Let me tell you, now this is not always the case, but a lot of times this is the case. So like, back to what you were saying, so these women are getting money, and if a man allows you to talk to him like that, it's just the same. If I'm allowing a man to do something to me, I allowed that. But some of these situations, it get reversed. So the man was the breadwinner, he was doing all this. He like, okay, if I'm paying all the bills and I'm doing all this, I can cheat. Now you ain't motherfucking making no money, nigga, and I'm gonna talk to you whatever way I want to. And I ain't saying it's cool, but I'm saying sometimes when the roles are reversed, that's what happens. Oh, you was treating me like shit. You control me with money. Now I'm controlling your ass with money. It ain't right, but it's how it goes. Sometimes those roles get reversed, and sometimes you just got some dog ass bitches that just want to feel that power over a man because it makes them feel, I don't know what it makes them feel, but it gives them that. Because
that same female that's speaking like that, she has been controlled by the man who has made more money than her already. So when they start getting money, it's relationships and all that. Cause I'm really tired of the man, woman versus woman, man type shit. Like because it ain't really about that. It's almost about. It's strictly about what type of person you are. Like, what's your characteristics? Where's your moral set? Because that's where it starts. At money ain't got nothing to do with that. And when you put money into that, when you replace morals and characteristics and how you really, what type of person you really are, and you replace that with money, it's a problem already. Because everything is about the money now. Yeah. When it's about, if I like you and we kicking it with each other, this ain't about no money yet.
Exactly.
I just like you, you like me. Let's stay right there real quick until it get to the money. Then we can probably work something out. If you making more or I'm making more, let's work something out because we really like each other. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? But if it's gonna be strictly about who getting money, who ain't, who got it right now, who don't, because roles can reverse like this. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta stay cool and humble and play about situations.
Some people are just insecure because I've been in situations where my man made a lot of money. He paid all my bills, car, everything. I don't even pay for nothing. I pay for the groceries in the house, and that's just because I bought what I liked. And then when, things happen to him, he didn't even tell me. His mama the one who told me. So, I try to be like, all right, cool, I got it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even tripping because you've been taking care of stuff. He was in his feelings about that because he felt, he was mad that his mama told me, I understand. But still, he was just like, I've been taking care of this. I'm the man in the house. And I didn't even make him feel no type of way because I really didn't care because I haven't taken care of him. I'm like, cool, I got you. It's nothing. I got money now too. So we good. But he was in his feelings. And that's when I understood that some men become very insecure about what they believe their position is in life, whatever. Like, I'm the breadwinner, I'm supposed to be this. He created those insecurities in his mind. I didn't, because I was still out working. I'm still doing what I'm doing. I'm like, it's cool, I got it, I can take care of it. But he created that in his mind of like what he believed was supposed to be happening, how he was supposed to be doing it. But also he was doing whatever he wanted to do. So I think that played a part in it too. Like, oh, okay, well now she taking care of it. No, I never made him feel any type of way, or I didn't try to, at least. Like, I was never coming in like, you ain't got no money. I was cooking this nigga dinner. Like, it's cool, we good. Like, But he created that in his mind because of what society has paid, what he has been his whole life. So sometimes people create those things in their own mind about what it's supposed to be, and now it's a problem between me and you because you created a problem and you automatically think, yeah, this is what it's gonna be. You creating something already in your mind, it ain't even happened yet. So I think that it plays a lot to do with people and their insecurities, and it just goes back to, of course, morals and stuff like that too. But money seems like it can change people's morals, like the things that they grew up on, like what your mama taught you, what your daddy taught you, what you know to be right. Money can change that for a lot of people.
This is what I say where niggas lame at. Like so many lame ass niggas. Because a real man, I don't give a damn how much money she make. You still don't run shit. At the end of the day, you still don't run nothing.
I don't think you can tell that to her. I don't think you gonna tell Erin Rae that if she got more money than you, that she don't run nothing.
Let me say this. Let me say this. Let me say this.
Shit.
I'ma say this.
Who? What you gonna say?
I ain't getting ran, but I ain't trying to run no man either.
Because you ain't gonna be able to.
But then let me say you can. But let me say this. I don't actually want to run no man. That's not even something I desire to do.
Because you can't.
That's not something I desire to do.
Because you
can't.
I
don't even try to put myself in that position to where I'm trying to run a man because I want you to be a man. Like, what am I in a relationship with you for if you're not even able to be a man?
That's not nothing you can do anyway.
First off, Brian, I don't want to run no man. Okay, so I don't even try to even put myself in that position. I've been around real men growing up.
So you know better. Just say you know better.
And I know what a man is, so I don't even want to do that.
Okay, so because you know better.
It's not a desire to do that. But I'm not just about to be getting ran over by no man either.
A man that's getting less than you anyway shouldn't be trying to run you anyway. But what I mean by you still don't run anything is because I'm a man. Mm-hmm. You are a woman. I don't give a damn what you got and how you got it. You still don't run anything. We gon' negotiate for sure. We gon' compromise for sure. Any man, I'm talking about a man. That's what I'm saying. It's the difference between a lame, these regular old little niggas who sensitive and they not really masculine. Those type of men. But a man, no matter what I got or what you got, no female would never be able to tell me what to do or run over me or do no because I'm built manly. Like I just can't let a motherfucker tell me what to do. It ain't gonna work.
Nobody tell you what to do, man or woman. So I understand what I'm saying.
You first of all don't start nothing. You always trying to start. We doing this regular. We being regular now. Don't start. What do you mean? Can't nobody tell me nothing? Yes, you can. You just got to know how to talk to me. You can tell me what you want to tell me, but you gonna have to tell me as a grown person. We gonna do this like the grown people way. Now, no, you can't tell me nothing like this. That ain't gonna work. You gonna have to sit still, hold your neck and your posture straight, and tell me what you trying to tell me. That's how that gonna work.
Put your hand over there as well, and we won't have
my hand ain't went over there yet. It ain't went up. No, it ain't. No, that ain't the gun line, boss. This the gun line, boss. This the gun line, boss. This the gun line, boss.
He even got to set the line.
Yeah, this the gun line, boss.
You don't go over that line.
Because you don't run it. Look, there go the gun line, boss.
You don't go over that line. I won't go over that line.
Okay, where they go?
Now, anyway.
Okay.
I forgot what I was saying because you done pissed me off.
Exactly.
Already.
Well, we talking about women running a relationship if they got more money than the man.
But see, I don't even think, okay, so what she said, I don't even think she's saying that she's trying to run a relationship. What she was saying is that in order for her to be in a relationship with a man because of her status and where she's at and how much money she has, she would like a man that makes more money, and that's understandable. We can say all day long, oh, the roles are different now. This is how it's been set up for so long. Oh, the man is this, the man, you know what I'm saying, the provider, all of these different things or whatever. So I think she was really just saying, I want a man that makes more money. Can that not be just a preference of somebody? I don't want to date
that's cool. That's cool.
Do you think Stedman was running Oprah?
Hell no. Don't look at Jody. Hell no.
Hell
no.
To a certain extent, because one thing about Oprah, she's a dominant female anyway.
Yeah.
So he's not a dominant man. Like he's not the one to say he ain't gonna do all that. So I think he more like her support system. And she needs that. And she knows she needs that. And he knows she needs that. So he kind of like a different type of man.
Okay.
He the man that, okay, I understand my role, so I'm going to play it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he ain't went nowhere, have he? Okay then. So he got to be run. He doing something right.
He shouldn't have fucked up and collected the check. That's what he doing right.
I mean, that's true too. But at the same time, you don't know how their household go. You don't know who really running shit when they get in the house.
She's running stuff, and I don't. And the thing is that I ain't even. I be stabbing too, baby. You know what I'm saying? Put me up. But Oprah went through a lot of trials and tribulations, being molested, being raped, being things of that nature. I don't even think she would have been able to be with a dominant man because she. You know what I'm saying? It's just different. It's a lot of trauma there, and somebody thinking they can claim that over you. I don't even think she would have been able to have anyone other than A. Stedman. So he is definitely playing his role. But I think Oprah run that household. We know what it is. We don't know.
I mean, she ran it, but it ain't like Stedman it's Oprah. Like, what you gonna tell her? Like, what you gonna do? Like, just play your role.
Come on.
Women do it all the time.
Yeah. But so he ain't a lame insecure man. I mean, because then
I ain't gonna say that lame, that Oprah. What old man like that wouldn't sit back and let Oprah do her thing?
Okay,
like, you know
can
what I mean?
Oprah get you to behave?
Hey, come on. Oprah ass gonna sit her ass down just like the rest of them.
Oprah gonna kick your ass out too.
Let me tell you something. Oprah can't kick me out. I will happily leave out the door. Ain't no one thing a female can't do with me. You not kicking me out. You not saying you can't do that. You do it. Cause for one, I'm gonna get money regardless. So it don't matter what you get. I'm a man. I'm gonna get me some money. That ain't gonna never be no problem. It's never really money problems anyway with people. It's people egos and pride and all that extra shit. Just like Shorty saying, okay, if I want somebody making more money than me, that's fine to say. But you can't control love, little baby.
Yeah.
You can't control love, little baby. You might run into somebody that you don't know, and you really got a liking for this guy. No, you find out you make more money than him. Damn, you gonna not fuck with him because you ain't making more money. Well, help him up, baby. Put him on your level. That's what men do. That's what we supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
When we meet a girl that we like and she ain't got shit, what we got to do?
Upgrade them.
Yeah. So guess what? Hold on. Let me finish. Hold on. Let me finish though. So if we have to do that too, because we're demanded to do that. Like, that's a part of a man's makeup. If we find a female because majority of the time we're going to have a female that we make more money anyway. But these days, they just getting a little bit more money.
They getting to
You feel what I'm saying? But still, if I'm making more money than you and you ain't got what I got and I got this, that, and the third, how you think these women getting what they got these days? From a man, from marriages, from divorces, from a nigga putting you on, turning you up. Now you feel like, okay, I got this, that, and the third, so I can do my own thing. So why is the role can't be reversed when it's time for you to do it? If I ain't got it right now, boo, but you know I got potential to be whatever you see, then help a nigga up. Don't say, broke ass nigga, you did that and third. Ooh, yeah, that ain't gonna change nothing. That's why majority of the women out here going through what they going through. Y'all minds are so focused on the wrong shit. This ain't gonna help you in the long run. This is only helping you right now. You saying, I want a man who got more money than me. What's that doing for you? What that mean? That mean he ain't gonna cheat? That mean he ain't gonna do the same shit that niggas that ain't got, you know what I mean?
And that's what she said.
So don't put no stimulations on that kind of shit, because you can't control love.
She said, I don't feel like there's no man that's gonna be she said, I don't feel like no man don't cheat. I feel like all men cheat. So she done already set in her mind like, hey, I feel like all men gonna cheat. So if you gonna still be doing what you gonna do, you could at least be bringing in more money than me. People have their own little preference. It's okay when a black man tell us, I don't like black women, that's my preference. We just have to take that. So let that be her preference. I want a man that make more than me or whatever. It is what it is when it comes to that. But it's a lot of women out here that help a lot of men get on as well. As soon as them men get on, you're part of the struggle. I don't want you no more.
Here you go with this shit again.
Can I talk?
Here you go with this shit again.
All right, now.
Here you go with this shit again.
It happens both ways. How many times have we seen women, you know what I'm saying, when a man was down, like, you know what I'm saying, riding with him, helping him, being his support, all this stuff. As soon as he get rich, he get on, he leave fast for a white girl. Why you keep doing it?
Why you always do that?
Do what?
If just say if a man says, okay, well, women do this, ooh, you got to come back and say, well, women help men too.
Because I know what you're about to say. Let's rewind. You did not just say if the roles reverse. I'm giving you the reverse role.
But I like to talk about the majority.
No, you like to only talk about what you talk about. If anybody disagree or go against what Jody say, he don't want to hear. Why you trying to go against me? What I say goes. I'm the man.
You see? Do you see all that? Now, why I pipe that down? Ooh. See, that's your problem.
You didn't.
That's your problem.
You didn't.
You like to think you know what you be talking about Sometimes, because sometimes you have valid points, but sometimes, majority of the time, you don't know the hell you talking about. You ain't even get it. You didn't even get what I'm asking you. What I'm saying is, if I say, because majority of the time, this is how shit go. Men usually take care of women. Men usually uplift women. We put y'all on. It ain't too many times that a woman is going to put a man on, because that ain't your job. Hold on, let me finish. That ain't your job. Women don't do that normally. Now, yes, you have had some women who help men out and know how to do the same thing, but that's not a... Hold on. But listen, you like to speak on stuff like that's the majority. You're speaking on a couple women who might do this and have done that. But the majority of the time, men have to do that. Men are the one who have to uplift the woman up, bring the woman up, or pipe you down, or quiet you a little bit. We have to do that. So that you can't respond every time I say something like, well, women do this and women do. We know what women do. We know y'all role. But the majority.
We know what women do, but just don't speak on a woman, because I don't want to hear, because majority of the men are right and always right. That's what you're saying to me. What I'm saying to you,
again.
No, because you always
you
want
did it again.
I did, because I'm tired of you always. Men. This is what men have to do. And as soon as a woman comes that combats what I have to say, you're saying what you just said in the beginning of this. I'm tired of the man versus woman thing. It's gonna always be man versus woman, as long as a man is always telling a woman, well, we have to do this majority of the time. Well, women have to do a lot of stuff majority of the time, but because you only see what men do, you're not seeing what the woman does. And I'm not talking about a man that's already on, that's piping a woman up. I'm talking about when a man is in his struggle, which is majority of all these men. When they in their struggle and they have somebody that's solid foundation that's helping them, they all of them got a story of like, yeah, this woman helped me, this woman did this woman was my backbone, this woman blah blah blah.
Who the hell who do you be talking to?
Jody,
you on the internet. You stay on the internet.
No,
you
I don't. No, Jody, you only around
real
hood.
life.
Jody stay in the hood.
In real life,
my universe don't allow me to stay
I done
in the
been
same
all
stuff.
over the country.
Yes, but
I done traveled the world 3-4 times. I done been everywhere that you haven't been.
You love.
I done been places that I know you haven't been.
Yes.
So how you gonna tell me what's in the world?
So the whole world is doing.
How you gonna tell me what's in the world? I've been doing what I've been doing 20 plus years. Yes. I've seen everything. Mm-hmm. It ain't too much that I ain't seen. Mm-hmm. In the game, in the street, in the corporate world, in the industry, I've seen all this shit.
And you still fall victim to the same stuff?
I don't fall victim to shit. I'm a big player. Oh. I run mine. Listen.
That's why you stay in child support.
Listen. Anything around me, when it comes to a female, man, listen, I run mine.
Do you?
I run mine. You know that.
I don't.
You know that.
I don't.
Don't play with me.
You stay in child support court for what?
My daughter.
Yeah. But you ain't running that.
That ain't child support court. It's custody. It's a
custody.
difference.
So you ain't running.
It's a difference.
You couldn't figure out how to be a man in that situation to bring her down. I bring women down. You couldn't bring her down and not take your ass to court.
I took her to court.
To have custody.
I took her to court.
So why is it an issue? If you touch a man, you touch
this is what I mean by her. All you doing is talking.
But I'm saying
no facts.
No, but okay.
You just talking.
Listen to me.
Let me answer to what she said.
Listen, I'm just gonna ask you a question. I'm not even saying if somebody says, I run mine, I'm a man. Women do what I say. Can't no woman run me.
Period.
Can't nobody do this, do that.
Period.
When it comes to a situation and it's something that's so important as your child, and you weren't able to do all the stuff that you say that you do in all these relationships, all these women, all this I've been around the world. I did this, I did that, but you couldn't do it when it counted the most.
I couldn't do what?
Why are you in court? If you're such a man, you
sound crazy.
No,
I don't. Hold on. Do you think I'm the only man in court fighting for their kids? This ain't got nothing to do with her. I'm fighting the state. I'm fighting judges.
Why would you have to do that?
She in the house hiding.
Why would you even?
She ain't talking about nothing.
Why would you?
I'm fighting judges.
Why would
court
you have
officials,
to do that if you are
jail
man and
officials.
you don't have to go through these things?
I'm doing that because the state is made like that. We have to go through that.
What is the
Y'all
state,
ain't gotta go through that.
What does the state have to do?
That's why you're speaking. You're speaking on something that you don't even know. She don't even know the play. For one, when you dealing with a child and a man and a female, I've been doing it for 3 years. But if I was to show paperwork and show what I've been doing, I've been stepping on their throats. With no lawyer. And I'm going to show you how and why. For one, I'm a real dad. I'm a real father. My little girl love me. So why wouldn't I fight for her? And for one,
why would you have to?
Exactly. I was just finna ask the same question.
If I'm a man and I don't go through these things with women because I know so much, I would not be in this situation.
That has nothing to do with this.
You say it all the time.
That ain't got nothing to do with that.
It does.
No, it don't.
Yes, it does. If you say
why do you think men have to fight for their kids?
I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about you. The man that says I'm a real man all the time.
I'm still a man. What they got to do with it?
I'm not talking about nobody else. I'm talking about
why do men have to fight for their kids?
I'm not talking about men. I'm talking about Jody Breeze, who says that I'm this, I'm big, I'm bad, and women do what I say. How could you not get the one woman that should be doing what you say to have your ass in court fighting for a child? You should have not even been in this situation if you all these things.
You sound crazy.
I don't.
That sounds crazy.
I don't. If I say that women do what I say, I'm a man. Ain't no woman correcting me. Ain't
this
no
about
woman
a
doing
child.
This.
That's two totally different things.
It is. I would not be in a situation.
That's two totally different things.
I would not be in a situation when it comes to my child, somebody that's so important to me.
Well, you don't know nothing about that.
No,
she don't know nothing about that then.
No.
This ain't got nothing to do nothing about no woman, bro.
It is.
No, it don't.
If a woman do what you say, she wouldn't have you in court fighting for custody for your child.
She don't have me in court.
So why you in court then?
I took her to court.
So why would you have to even take her to court if you was a man and she do what you say?
Listen, let me tell you something. For one, when you got women like, hold on, stop talking. Look, calm down.
When you ask me not to put my hands, so you put yours back over there.
When women, she kind of act like you. Good. So hold on. Let me give you an example. See, women who act like that, you can't talk to them. There ain't gonna be no communication with me and you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to court instead of like on some G shit, have somebody whoop your ass or do some shit that gonna put me in jail. Get what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do it the legal way.
Yeah.
Let me cause normally women take me into court for this. No, I'm gonna take you to court, so I ain't gotta talk to you. Cause she like to do all that. Say a whole lot of nothing. But when we go into court and I take you to court, I've won my case. I've shown that she's the type of person like you that like to do this, but ain't no facts coming out of that. I showed that. I beat that with no lawyer. Now here's the problem. I'm a black man who looks like this with a name. We still in court and men always has to fight the system. This is where women like her shouldn't even speak on this. Cause for one, you're not a man. So you can't speak on what a man has to go through in this system when it comes to children because they give it to y'all. Off the rip, y'all get in the state of Georgia, they give y'all the kids out the rip, whether you a bum, whether you got a job or not, whether you do this or not. They're still going to side with the woman because it's not about the child, it's about the money. They want the money. They want the money. This don't have nothing to do with about who telling who what to do. We're talking to the states. The state don't care about who going back and forth. When it comes to a man, they just want to know, can you pay this? So you can't speak on you telling who what to do when it comes to custody cases. This is a whole nother ball game. You got men out here. I'm not the only man in court or going back and forth to court trying to see their kids. That goes to show you how insecure and evil and bitter that y'all are. Because if she did do what I tell her to do, we wouldn't have to do all that. So all you gotta do is bring me my child when it's time for me to have my child, and come get her when it's time for you to come get her. You can't control what I do with my baby. You can't control what I'm gonna do, and I'm not controlling you or trying to control what you're doing. That would be the common denominator, but you have women out here who like her, who like to ride, woo, this, that, and the third, but you don't even know what you're talking about. So that's the problem.
You can end this right here because you went off somewhere else.
No, I did. I stayed there.
No, because I don't care nothing about what I'm saying is your main point is that you know how I know how to do this to women. So are you getting what I'm saying? Behind if a man says that I know how to control
that ain't got
women,
to do with
I
it.
know how to understand women, I know how to do this, you would not be in the situation that you're in now.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
That what make you be you be thinking you be smart, but that's dumb as hell. That's the dumbest shit to say in the world. Watch this.
If you constantly say that a woman ain't gonna do this to me, a woman ain't gonna do that to me, how are you in a situation
that ain't got nothing to do with a child?
Okay. Yeah, I think the game. I think what's going on here as the referee, the game changes when the child comes into play. The question is, what's funny is the game changes when the child comes into play. Mm-hmm. But what I'm about to say is gonna be funny as hell. Your baby mama's just like her because that's the kind of woman you like, nigga. Goddamn.
Of course.
No, listen, bro.
No, he like white women.
Let me tell you. I like all kinds of women.
Yeah, he like white women.
I like all kinds of women.
That they always down in black women, but who put them through this?
Black women do the same shit.
They do, but y'all always down.
What are you talking about? I got a black baby mama too.
He downing us as if it's only black women that do this, but it's all women that do this. But that's another story. My thing is that
you don't know what you're talking about.
He's talking about the court case. I'm not talking about that. What I'm saying is that
my bitches do what I tell them to do. Period.
They ain't. That's what I'm telling you. They don't. If they did, nigga, you wouldn't be in the situation you in. That
ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yes, it do. If your bitches did what you did, nigga, that had your motherfucking child in your motherfucking custody, you wouldn't have to go through no.
Not when you bitter.
What? Well, they don't
not when you bitter and mad.
They don't do what you do then.
Look, not when you like that.
You're a dummy.
See, look how you acting.
You're dumb.
Look how you
acting.
acting.
You just said
look how you acting.
You just said it. You just said it because you're a dummy.
How?
Because this nigga's dumb. He pisses me off because he'll say what I just said. My bitches do what I say. I just said if you was the nigga that you say you are, your bitches would do what you say. He gonna say my bitches do what I say. The bitch ain't doing what you say. Are you not in court? Are you not seeing your baby? Are you going through all this month? 3 years I've been doing this. Blah,
what are you
blah,
talking
blah.
about though? You put, but listen though, baby, you putting two different things.
I'm not.
You talking two separate things in one.
No, you're
when I say my bitches do what I tell them to do, any girl that I deal with. Because I know how. I know how to treat a woman. I know what she want. I know what they like. So I know how to handle my women. Mm-hmm. But when a child is in it, this ain't got nothing to do with that conversation. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? A child is way more important than what I want you to do. This is what's best for this child. So when you trying to do something that's best for a child, all that right there, that ain't gonna solve the problem. So sometimes, as a man, some men should want to do this. You take them to court because we ain't gonna be able to get no understanding. And when she was with me, she did whatever the fuck I told her to do. Yeah. But but I cut her off. I cut her off. So now, look, the only leverage that she has, that you women try to have, is a kid. That's what y'all do. But see, I'm a man, so I can go to court. Mm-hmm. And I can fight that battle. But if you knew what I was doing and how I was doing it, then you wouldn't be able to run your mouth like that. Mm-hmm. Because I done got the best out of this. Yeah, I have. Yeah, if you knew this though. But see how you talking, I guarantee you in the comments when they see this, they gonna be telling you, listen, they gonna be telling you, that's all seriously though now, you have no idea what men go through in the court and that has nothing to do with what my bitch is doing and what this bitch doing. Mm. This ain't got none of these two totally separate things. What my girl do, yeah, she gonna rock how I rock. At any time of the day. Bruh, mine gonna rock how I rock. You will never see me rocking like a bitch. I don't rock like women. They rock like me. That's what being a man.